It's not feasible. It's not feasible. It's like the first thing. Also in Soviet, in Soviet, they just produced like a huge governing class of people that didn't really care about Marxism at all. They just pretended. Also, it's like even though the entire system in Soviet it was Marxist and you got shot, but no one in power really believed in it. They just like used it or pretended.
We believe in what? The utopia? Utopian nonsense?
Hmm?
They believe in what? The utopian nonsense?
Well, here's the thing. They didn't really believe in Marxist theory. I mean, like the Soviet bureaucrats didn't really believe in communism. They didn't really believe in all this. It was just like a system for them.
I think the Chinese are like that, huh? I think the Chinese become like that as well. They don't really believe in the communism either.
Yeah. They realize, oh, eventually it's just reality matter, and so it's like it's they have all this in Soviet. They had lots of had lots of socialists in 80s and so on who were not satisfied because Soviet was not communistic enough. Wasn't communistic enough. And don't remember my source, but essentially they were like super hippies, and they were not satisfied with Soviet. And one of the criticisms they come up with was that the people in charge of the Soviet system, they were just cynical. They did not really believe in communism. They just worked. They just worked and ran the system. They didn't believe in it. They just pretended to believe. And to control people that in that sense, and really expect people to believe in it, believe in all bullshit and so on. And there is no. It's like most people don't believe in this bullshit, and it's like except for maybe the people in charge, and the left changes their opinions all the time. And well. If they're going to censor everyone, they're going to censor everyone and kick them out of the internet, then there are no one else to control. Then because they are not on the internet. If we are not on the internet, then we are not controlled. They're like, I mean, they have created a new society where we are not using internet. If we're not using internet, they have no control over us. So it's like.
Yeah, but how are they gonna organize without the internet? You can do anything. Wouldn't they just take over the government and then be like, yay, it's the government. And then we can clobber you. We're gonna clobber your ass. The police.
Not really. It's like if we're not on the internet, then they can't spy on us. It's like it's a circle. I mean, if they exclude you, they don't really have power over you because then like separated you and like don't know what you do. And okay, they are excluding the entire society. Excluding the entire society.
Interesting. Yeah, but then what? What do you do then? What are you gonna use besides the internet? Isn't there a main communication line?
Oh. Well, we have survived. Okay, so just because you can't have life doesn't end just because you don't have nice things. You know? They have like survived. Well, for fuck's sake, we have survived without the internet.
We're gonna have pods
and like
bugs and chips and facts. You can do nothing about it, boy.
Well, here's the thing. If you think of it like this, no one thinks of this. But if you switch to like a browser, different browser, so you can use internet like on Tor or you can get. There are browsers that are like meant to be spy free because they are so simple. You you get a browser or download a browser made by hackers, and it's like impossible to track you, spy on you. The only thing is that it's slower. So here's the thing: we can go back to internet. Okay, we can go back to like slow internet, and only be able to like text people. We can like text each other or whatever. Send emails or whatever. Real basic. Not watch movies. Not games. Just absolutely necessary. And then like internet is going to be super slow. But no one can like spy on us, etc., etc. Because yeah, because it's like a simple browser with no functions, etc., etc. And while they can with some huge effort and so on and so on, we don't need to use like Discord or Skype or anything like that. So the only thing that is going to happen is that you go backwards in time. So we never really lose internet. We never really lose internet and stuff. We just go backwards. Like, and I mean, there's no monopoly on technology. Like,
Well, it's getting stronger. So, what if they get one? All the
yeah.
innovation is in their hands now.
I mean, if they like if they exclude a lot of people from the internet, um, then they are going to be a hacker. Then the rebels are going to be hackers. Yada yada yada. It's like and and here and the essential problem is that okay, controlled speed compelled speech equals stupidity. And the left the left can't realize that they are stupid because no one is allowed to contradict them. It's like a circle. Also, I honestly fucking believe that they are stupid. It's just very definition of stupidity is to like force people to believe in shit and then getting rid of other opinions and not being able to question yada yada. And like they all believe that they know everything, but they don't know jack shit. Like they're basically on the level of like a 12-year-old that starts to like learn about the world and that I'm so much smarter than the 11-year-old. And then they are like preserve that mentality through the rest of their life, never realizing that they have grown up and that everyone have grown. It's like yeah, and it's all completely useless. I mean, what is feminism good for? What is socialism good for? It's not good for anything. It's just a bunch of people, and same thing with environmentalism. It's just a bunch of people, world improvers, who knows better. And they want to tell us how to live our lives, and they think they know what's best for everyone, and yada yada yada. And the reasons just change, and at the same time they don't care about us or other people at all. And okay, some fucking teacher is like saying, telling me, oh, it's about we're going to continue to create a better society. What the fuck is a better society? It's
Defined by
just so
them.
fucking stupid. There is no better society. There is no one knows what a fucking better society is. And also there's democracy, blah blah blah. But it's they don't know what democracy is. No one knows what the people wants. No one knows X, Y, and Z. It's not.
Democracy!
The,
Come on, Koi. Do you like democracy? Beautiful.
democracy without voting, blah blah blah.
Beautiful.
It just
Soviet democracy. Very nice.
yeah. But like, so here's the thing. It doesn't. Here's the thing. No, the left are stupid. Here's the thing. Society. Okay, so okay, the left. Okay, I read like some right wing or left wing stuff, and I just see okay, free market. You know the free market capitalists. It's not really about a free market. It's about rationality. It's very fucking simple. All the people who talk about free market and classical liberalism and blah blah blah, they are. This is what I think. They are smart people. They are smart, beautiful, energetic people, and they think that everyone else are smart, beautiful, and energetic because they themselves are smart, beautiful, and energetic. And they want society that makes sense. They want society to make sense. And they talk about the rules. They want a society that makes sense, that functions, and they talk about the rules and so on. Like all these right wing people they talk about like um, the socialists they want equality and and then what does and the right wing thing is talking like this. What does equality mean? Or how can like blah 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 blah. But here's the thing: the left doesn't give a shit about equality. The left doesn't give a shit about these words. Also, the right wingers they are logical. They look at the words and so oh they listen to the feminist and they talk about feminist. I'll say oh the feminist they want like freedom of or equality to women blah blah blah. Also, and then you go to read on the left side. The left doesn't give a shit about. It's just words. You know, it means absolutely nothing. Equality means nothing. Also, equality is whatever the socialist feels right now. Like it's just interchange. Freedom, equality, rights. It has no meaning. It's just completely fluid, completely bullshit, and it always changes. It's never solid. It's never defined. It's not rational. Okay, it's very the socialists are dumb, real dumb, and those fuzzy thinkers. Just fuzzy thinkers. It's just like we are good. We are good. We are free. Okay, it's one rule for us. Whatever benefits us, that's freedom, equality, whatever they should come up with this way, and then they just write scientific text to benefit themselves, to argue for themselves, and their arguments never stick. For it's just trendy and stuff, and they don't. They constantly argue for their own side, and they don't care about the arguments. They don't care about evidence, and they contradict themselves. And then the right just sits there in society and like try to like straighten out these words and trying to make sense of it. And the right wingers are just like, I don't understand what do they mean by this and also what is it I want? It's like it's the entire dynamic. The right wingers take the left seriously, and the left just sit there and they just lie, and make bullshit as much bullshit as they fucking can come up with. And the right wing, they just sit there and like absorb all the bullshit and start trying to like straighten out all the lies one by one. Because the right are rational. Here's the thing: the left are not rational. They're not rational. They're not talking. They don't have specific narrow words or specific things or systems or honesty or something like that. It's the left have generalities and like fuzziness and like. Uh, mm,
Oh dear. Are you reading the horrible shit we're piling around with?
what did you do? What did you say?
Well, we
Mm.
find someone who is probably paid to harass the platform right wingers. That's nice. by Soroi.
Oh yeah, definitely. But it's not rational, and I don't think that society can function. I don't think society can be functioned on if left wingers are in charge, really, like, because it's not. Um, Society is not easy to run. I mean, truth is, the only reason we have different opinions, and like science, the only reason different opinions are allowed or used to be allowed, or we had freedom of speech, was because we needed freedom of speech to make things work, so that people could point out problems, things that doesn't work. I mean, and the left doesn't understand that society is an organization. Also, the left doesn't understand organization. I mean, that is why they are opposed to constitutional rights. Or just think, all constitution. I would like to talk about constitutions, because constitutions are real. You need to have laws that are not what what the left wants to do this month. The Constitution is the idea that it's like a bunch of laws that operates on their own, so that society has this self-going robot-like machinery that is not controlled by any single political party, and that they are laws for laws, so that the constitution's underlying rules, so that we can say that, oh, this person follows the rules and therefore he is the ruler. He has won the election and blah 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 blah. And the left in every country wants to get rid of all that. But they don't understand that if you do that, then society collapses and nothing works. As in every country, in every democratic country, statesmen are leftists. Like, are every statesman or public employee is a leftist activist with maximum bias, who doesn't give a shit about rules and just want to do whatever they like. And it's just a reversal to a basic instinct. Mm. Alright. I don't think it works. Okay, the whole point. I don't think Silicon Valley are capable of running the world. I mean,
Maybe, I don't know. These people are psychopaths, so that's for sure. Found the. Wait, do you see that article?
where did you post it?
In general.
In general or in article?
Yeah.
Okay.
These people are dedicated pests, I'd say, to annoy us.
Mm-hmm. Mm. I don't think they were not extremists. They were just normal political people. I think
Yeah.
they just
To be honest, they're just conservatives and, you know.
Yeah.
But for them, anyone who does anything at all in the right wing is extremist. So. I mean, anything
Yeah,
right,
they
of
try
course.
to ban us. They try to ban us from using Parlor and other sites. That's all there is to this.
Yeah.
All right, I read the article right now. But here's the thing. They can't. Is the thing. It doesn't work that way. I said they can't remove us from reality. They can't remove people from reality. And they, on a fundamental, first of all, they are wrong. Is the fact that they are wrong, and the social justice warriors are not capable of running society. I mean, also, I listened to Silicon Valley types and like how they they sit there and they think that on their computers they have like all scientific information all over the world and that they know the truth, blah blah blah, and they don't. It's like they're completely out of touch. And it doesn't work. I mean, if you just pressure them, they don't know. If you just ask them anything, then you just say, "Oh, I don't know." But the information is somewhere on my computer.
Wait. What the fuck is
And
that?
so, okay, fine. What does that computer tell me? I don't know because it's censored racist. But eventually, we will straighten out what this means. Like so,
Wow, there's a high
it's
quality
like
picture.
so. I mean, because here's the thing: people are not going to change. People are not going to change their opinions just because they are forced to. It's and they're not going to change their personality either. Um, and
$222. Bruh, momento. Black Alaska got nothing. Literally nothing, bruh. But yeah, what the fuck? So we have this computer science nut job who's going out making software to spy on people, to spy on the evil fascists. Like,
it's retarded. Well, it's going to make fascists of people fascist, of course, and
just
um,
literal spies, huh? And what?
okay,
Wait,
they
wait, wait,
want a
wait.
system. Here's the thing: they're creating a system where it's very simple. Leftists, it's just they're promoting their own jobs. Okay, they want to be statesmen. Okay, here's the thing. They are statesmen or public activists become statesmen, teachers, public employees, yada 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 yada, and they work to benefit themselves, and they use these institutions, including companies, and they worm themselves in. It's through the institutions, including it's more like the left march to the institutions. The left march to the Silicon Valley. The leftist march to private company, to the entire private sector. And if you and they want all they want all the good works. Okay, they want the good jobs, comfy jobs, and high income salaries for themselves. And everyone who doesn't think like them has to be have to be like a McDonald's worker or like have a bad job, because they operate on this principle that everyone who thinks like me is going to have a good job, and no one else is going to be hired, and yeah, that's not going to fly. That's not going to work. They just want to make everyone unemployed.
Wow, these people are just. So how can they afford to literally have pay someone? I guess they pay him to specific. How can you pay someone? I say this one's supposed to be a PhD in computer science, so you pay that such a person just to spy. Like how? That's a lot. I guess they have to pay a lot, right?
Exactly.
So who pays this money? Where does this money come from to pay these weirdos to spy on people? Like, how does that work?
Oh, the money exists. Okay, society have money. It doesn't work like that. It's not like this cost to society too much money. The economy has money. but it doesn't have infinite amounts of jobs. So it's like um, it's the computer science is a very good education. It's a good education. It's a real education. Blah blah blah. And then they must make sure that all people with computer science, it has to be like a leftist guy, you know. Make sure that that is that, and then he gets paid. He gets paid for censorship, for just censoring stuff, and then they hire another dude for another computer scientist. That's all what they do. They sit there in Silicon Valley and they control and they write programs to look for all people like us and make investigations and investigations researches. Um, Usually they just work with research. They're like researching racists, and they have all this meaningless information about us, statistics, yada yada yada, and then they sell that to companies and governments. That's all what some people do, and it's a whole industry about it. Like, you know, they get paid for writing articles or journalism or blogs or making research articles. Like you can do anything and call it like research, because fundamentally it's like society has money, has like all the money enough, but it doesn't have jobs right now. So it's like they create all these jobs, and that's it.
So for
That's
harassment
basically
jobs.
artificial, just to control us.
Huh.
It's very okay. Think of it like this. Okay, there's like first you have human capital. Okay, you and me, we are human capital, right? Because we buy stuff. Okay, we are born. We buy stuff. We stimulate the economy. We buy stuff because we want to eat. Okay, and this is speculation because we eat stuff, we eat and sleep, we stimulate the economy, and we are like cattle to be speculated, used to keep inflation down and speculate currency. And on this level, the governments of the world don't give a shit about what we work with. So it's not about money, it's about work. And then to control all us, there's a social sector. And the social sector is like bullshit jobs that are in between. For example, a clerk, a girl in a store, she's in social sector because she makes sure the customer pays, etc. And it's also the same thing as a person in a bank or in social media or a tax collector or the Silicon Valley type. They all control us. The social sector is growing because they need to control all us, the human capital. Um, and there is like infinite amount of money in the social sector because the social sector is controlling us, making sure that we pay our debt, and therefore they get paid for the difference. People, also these Silicon Valley types, they are increasing your value, also you as a human being, because they control what commercials you want to see, you get to see. They control your bank account, and so on, and basically they control social relationships in society, and they control debt. They control debt, and that control that you follow the rules. And when you follow the rules, because we are forced to follow the rules, our value increases because the government no longer has to give a shit about our personal opinion. So we are worth more money. And then the people in the social sector gets paid. A good example is like commercial industry. What is that? The commercials, they increases products of everything. There's a portion of all prices and salaries are spent on commercial. So it's like money is like sucked from the individual person to the social sector. And in the social sector jobs, they like spend the social sector is then sucked, and the money from there go to politics or science, because you still need to invest that money in the future somehow. So
Brother.
we have like basically three levels. We have like human capital, social capital, and then finally political capital. And if you work in the social sector, there's like infinite money. Like as long as you have a job in the social sector. If you are a workplace sociologist, well, then there's like a pay. You get money for that. Like any job that has to do with controlling people, advising people, or being in between, mediating between people, then there is money. And everyone who, if you don't work in the as a scientist, if you're not a scientist, or if you not work in the social sector, then you're like the lowest in society.
Hmm. Okay, why does the right wing have this kind of people though? Like, why do they have people spying on the
They
communists?
have okay. Of course
It,
there are.
I mean,
It's just that they kick them out.
who's spying on the communists?
They exist.
I don't see them.
Yeah, but as I said, there are right wing computer scientists, but they are unemployed.
They're few. Yeah, but
They are unemployed, or they hover on.
okay, but why
They
don't
glide around.
why doesn't nobody give them money to do spying on the commie? Spy on the communists and the sympathizers. I don't see that.
They do that all the time.
I don't see that.
Yes,
What are
but
they
it's
doing
just
that?
that they don't get. Yeah, but they don't get paid by the government for obvious reasons.
Huh. Never that problem.
The Okay, here's the thing. There are organizations uh, in Europe. Yeah, and they're right-wing organizations, patriots, and they have their own computer science, and they have like a list of Antifa, and they hack into Facebook and stuff, and like try to compile information, and they exchange list of Antifa and communists and stuff, and their computers are of course like burned, and then like have information on like disks. Yeah, they do it. They exist, and they do the exact same thing. As it's just that they don't have the backing of internet of Silicon Valley and the governments.
Hmm.
Uh,
Oh God. I really hate that this website. I can't post the link because there's so many N words in the titles of these fucking posts that it will probably come out in a link. Bro, momento. Oh
mm.
no. Oh no 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 no. Let me see something. Let me see if I can post this one.
There's only one thing that you can do really, and that is to break the rule. Here's the thing. Uh,
I know
I
about
have
that.
broken as many rules as possible on YouTube and stuff, and like I have like I got like hundreds of replies on my comments. Like everyone, okay, here's the thing: all manner of YouTubers have said, "Oh, my opinions are interesting" or whatever, and I, hey, but thing is that if you break the law, here's the thing: if you break the law, all the people see that you break the law, and then I mean like breaking the law. I mean in a very broad sense, like breaking a rule or like going against a social norm. Then other people see that. And if one person is breaking the rule, then other people want to break the rule as well. It's human psychology. So it's never really about having making people agree with you. Really, it is more important that you show. If you show like 10,000 people, I have an opinion that I'm not allowed to have. It's not about them believing in you, what you believe. It's about them seeing that you have broken the rules by having a opinion, and then it spreads, and then all of those people are going to feel less. They feel less pressure, and they feel like more. They feel confused, and they feel that they also want to have an opinion that is not allowed. So yeah, the best thing you can do is like to break as many rules as possible on the internet, and making sure as many people as possible see it. Yeah, shit post. I'll say this thing. You have to shit post in a specific way, because like because if it's not serious, it has to be serious enough so that people want to read it. You know. Because if it is like too much of a troll, then people won't even remember it. Mm. Also, I think that it is a good thing. Also, you are an extremist. Here's the thing. You are an extremist. Everyone here are an extremist, political extremist, and it's a good thing. Because what does extremist? What would mean? What does it mean to you? Do you think being a political extremist? Mm. Panico? Uh, yeah, you. What do you think political extremism mean? Political extremism. Extremism. Yeah, of course. But if you think about it, okay, if you're an extremist, it just means that you have a political opinion. Okay, because the people that rule us, they are having no opinion. They have no political opinion, but all opinions at once. They're ruled by being paradoxes, by being mysterious. If you question any policies today, then they are saying, "Oh, it's so complicated. You don't understand. You're stupid," and they make it mysterious and so on. And political extremism is simply having a simple political opinion. It's a political opinion. A political opinion that you have taken aside. You have a clear and simple opinion, and you demand simple explanation for society and stuff. Really, it's like Occam's razor. And the people in power, they are doing the opposite. They don't want clear explanations. They don't give clear explanations. They're always mysterious and confusing and yada and condescending, of course. And people become political extremists because they want the simplest explanation, and because they don't want to compromise. I mean, compromise is stupidity. Is like mysticism. Look at the left. The left stand for every contradicting opinion at once. and the government itself is subjective. Uh, Whoever is in power is subjective and arbitrary. And if you are a extremist, then you want black and white politics, and that's not allowed. You're not allowed to have an opinion, really. That's all it means. When they say that we should not be extreme, if you're not extreme, you don't have an opinion. The center is opinionless. The political center is being neutral and having no opinion and being uncertain. Is being uncertain and confused and conflicted. That is the political center. You look at the conservatives and the left in power, left governments in power. They have no opinion about anything, and nothing makes any sense, and they never answer any questions um, about anything. It's just confusing nonsense. Marxism doesn't make any sense. Christianity doesn't make any sense. Doesn't have anything to do with anyone's life, everyday life. Um, but a political ideology explains the world. I mean, for example, fascism has a simple, clear-cut explanation for everything. If you're a nationalist, you have a black and white opinion that is simple to understand. Kick out all migrants and have a country simply for your own people. That's simple. That is simple. That is black and white. Everyone knows what nationalism is. That's why it's not allowed, because it is simple. It cannot be bargained with. And the people in power, they say, oh, you can be all nationalities at once and like fussy, and there's like no difference between nationalities. There's no you and it's always this. You can be your own nationality, but not really. We can like they give like lip service to like their own nationalities, and then not really. Same thing with men and women. Men and women are equal, but not really. So on, and we and the socialistic labor unions and the attached parties. They talk about like, oh, we are so socialistic, but not really, because they all break their own rules. And it's like what they're like they have different sides to themselves, different faces, and they like select one face in one situation, and then they have another face in another situation, or different interpretation. Um, as a, they're all just selfish, really. He is. Oh, this is good. This is really good. He made one last shit post. Uh-huh. Mm. Oh, really? Like so, this bullshit. I say there is someone on Twitter who doesn't understand why people like Trump. It's just so tiresome. Like, look, they don't understand why you like Trump, but they don't. These people don't understand why you like anything. Just listen to this bullshit. You people only love Trump because he puts off the illusion of going against the grain of other politicians with being same as other politicians. That makes no fucking sense. I mean, that's not why people. It's so mechanical. If you get what I mean. Uh, like I say, people like Trump because his attitudes and his beliefs and so on. So everyone knows he's a politician. But he's like a different politician. He is a different politician, but very different politics from other politicians. But of course, he is a politician. So say, oh, he's the same as other politicians. On what metric? What does that even mean? He's not a socialist. Nothing is different except he portrays himself in different manner to the people. We have been divided for more than these 4 years than ever. You're going to wake up now or later, my friend. It's like so retarded. Hmm? I'm really so tired. Okay, so everyone who are against Trump, they don't understand. They don't acknowledge or understand that you exist, that the other person exists in any shape. Like, it's like talking to a wall.
I'm killing niggers. I'm killing niggers. I won't.
No, I'm looking at this EP2 always win, where Trump made his shit post. You know, the communist Twitter picture. Hmm. No, Minecraft makes me car sick. Car sick. Nauseous. Nauseous. Yeah, I don't know. No, just a few minutes. I get nauseous of just a few minutes. Mm. Mm. No, I can't play it at all. I can't play it whatsoever. Mm. Okay, what are you reading right now? I'm reading this EP2 always win. Well, that's also. Mm. What? Okay, it's not. Well, it's no censorship here in this voice chat right now. Mm. Mm-hmm. Wait, I'm reading this Telegram stuff. It's what the fuck? Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Telegram. Mm. Which one is that? Is it? Are you talking about the hate watch thing? Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay, I just hate this stupid. It just now this Twitter thing, Trump's Twitter thing, and it's like lots of communist, leftist responding, and none of them understand that you exist, that other opinions. Um, they really don't understand. It's like talking to a wall, or like a, or rather, they are like walls. Yeah, it's like, oh, I have another opinion, and they'll say, I don't compute. and they are saying something like, "You are acting against your own class interest." Beep beep beep. No, so it's like completely. Mhm. Huh. Um, I think BitChute. I really want to plug in BitChute to my TV, but it's not important. But my media player doesn't take BitChute. That's so. It's not even offended. Okay, I'm checking. Okay. Hey, I can't see your memes. You said there would be memes in general. Domestic terrorist starter pack. Oh, that looks so good. You know, okay, actually, those glasses, and that burger, and that hat, red, orange, and yellow. It would look really cool if you. Oh, a deal. Is that a deal or is that a yell? Fuck. Oh my god, that's so cool. Cool, man. If fascism loses, communism is the next best choice. Cool, man. We're so stupid. People don't want communism. And I says, not even Nazis want communism. Most national socialists, most extremists don't want communism. It's so fucking amazing. I'm so fucking tired of this whole fucking. People are selecting something because they don't want socialism, and then they say, "Oh, you want that thing because you actually want socialism." It just doesn't compute. I'm so sick of it. Uh, 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 hmm. Damn it. Okay, so you make YouTube videos or BitChute videos. Hmm. I wonder if the BitChute link maybe works. Hmm. BitChute works on my phone. Hey, BitChute works for some reason. What the fuck is that? Turn it down. Hmm. I think that's sensible. I would really like I would really like to just make a talking video to like record talking about politics and my idea with someone else with like slightly contradicting ideas or something. I record that and post it because that would be cool. Mm-hmm. Okay, I am online. Oh, are you Jeff Beninso? Cool. Okay, I'm going to make a channel. I don't want to be named Klaus Wolt because uh, I'm not shy about my name. It's just a boring. Hmm. Yeah, I am Crimson Cube. Hmm. Hmm. Where is the save? Hmm. Hmm. Uh, um, can you make okay? Can you make a video on BitChute? Make a video on my phone, so I don't have to pick up my computer. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Oh, nice. Hmm. Do you think that Elon Musk is the thing? If Elon Musk actually got people on Mars, does it anyway like soon, like tomorrow, today? Because like it has to happen someday, and people are getting tired. It can't be impossible. I mean, but there has been like progress for what 30 years or something. It's like it can't. We if we have machine, okay, we have these robots. We drop these robots on Mars, but we can't drop people on Mars. No. And like it's okay. Have you noticed that the astronaut, the scientists, give different reasons? All the time, they're moving the goalposts. They have completely different reasons why we can't go to Mars, like all the time. Uh, it's too dangerous. Now it's like too dangerous. Before it was too. It was first it was it's too expensive, and then it's like so, and then it's like too. It's too dangerous. And now it's too dangerous. Like, but also, uh, so it's like, and then it's like. What else? Oh, it's too. The gravity is too low, and now it's like micro dust and so on. It's like, but here's the thing. Oh, for example, the gravity on Mars. Okay, gravity on Mars. Okay, but will it kill people? And the scientist says no. The gravity on Mars will not like kill people, but it will make them so weak that they can't go back to Earth. Oh, okay. So they can live on Mars. It's just that gravity makes people dependent on living on Mars because the lungs get weaker and blah blah. Lungs and heart get weaker and so. Okay, so and then like they talk about like all the things. Oh, it costs too much. Blah blah blah. And so okay, but people are going to go there anyway, and then people say, "Oh, but there is no profit on Mars," and then like come up, "Oh, there is a profit on Mars because they can research from Mars or do stuff, or and then there's the whole fucking thing about oh that they're what let's see, oh it's dangerous, it's too dangerous, but people want to go there anyway." And then they realize that it's not so dangerous that they will automatically die, and yada yada. And then eventually, there is this. Oh, it is not psychologically healthy to set people in Mars. If you put people on Mars, they will go insane, and it's not moral. It's not. It just. I saw it in a documentary that said, okay, people are meant to live on Earth, and it's like not moral to send them on another planet. It's the most frustrating argument. It's because it's all based on psychology. It's like I'm pretty sure that just do it. By this point, it's like just do it. I mean, you don't know if it works. You don't know if everyone are going to die, really, because you haven't tried. If you get my point. I mean, how many people when we sent people to Americas or before, it's like we have taken risks before. Also, human beings have died for far less. I mean, for fucking there's a bridge. Okay, in Sweden there's a bridge between Denmark and Sweden. People have died working on that bridge. You know, people die all the fucking time. And not to mention people, on the nuclear submarines. people working on nuclear submarine. It's like, how dangerous was it not for the soldiers that were exposed to potential radiation of the nuclear submarine? How dangerous, blah blah blah. Also, it seems like many of these reasons are just bullshit. Just I think they actually are. There's just it's just that people don't want either they don't want to give up the money to go to Mars, or they just don't want anyone else to go to Mars, and they basically want people to be locked on the planet forever, I think, and but they don't say so outright, and they don't want to make the money for it. And it's like an international form of space laziness. That's what I think. I'm fucking sure that it should be fucking possible to send people somehow to Mars. I mean, some of the stupid reasons are that, oh, space travel is bad for the environment. I mean, like, if you have that high standards, it's never going to happen. It's like, it's obvious. If you're not willing to risk people's life, if you're not willing to risk discomfort. But one thing that I noticed, okay, this is what I think, really think about space travel. People here on Earth, they're so fucking spoiled. They're so fucking spoiled. Um, and if we send people to Mars on a spaceship, then people are going to have a very low life standard for a year. And the people are frightened about, yeah, they can't accept the idea that a human being is sent to Mars and would live with a lower life standard. That's my idea. That's what I think. Dun 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 dun. I do like Elon Musk's ideas, but here's the thing: Elon Musk is a capitalist, right? So the colony would be his private colony, right? Yeah. That's probably why people are against it. Mhm. I think that if people went to Mars, it would be so cool. It would be so fucking cool. It would be something optimistic. Okay, Panico, are you playing on AI Dungeon? Oh, he's not in here. Damn it! But you, okay? Am I? Okay, am I? Um, damn it! Trying to. Okay, okay, M9. Okay, M9A. Okay, here's what's your name? MI9 or something else because M9 is difficult to say. Okay, Maiga. Okay, sorry, Maiga. Okay, do you have AI Dungeon? Okay. Uh, do you want to multiplayer something? Okay, I just have this. No, I was just thinking that it is shit, but here's the thing: if we write together, okay, I want to write with a human so that the AI is trained by us, and then it has to continue the story because it's going to be influenced by what we say. Mm. I I think it. If I had time, okay, seriously, if I had time, I think that I could write a better AI. Um. Okay. Do you know anything about coding or AI? How the neural grids works? Okay. Okay. I don't know how interested you are, but I think it's pretty cool because essentially it is a grid. Okay. AI. Most AIs are um, are using something called neural. Basically, they try to simulate how neurons in the human brain works. They have these. They call it nodes. They have like nodes, and each node is kind of like a brain cell, more roughly, and they have different connections between them, and these connections are basically random. It's basically a bunch of meaningless connections between nodes. As a node is basically a on off, more or less. It's more or less more, and then they have complete meaningless connections. So it's like if each node, if this is true, then activate two other neurons. So it activate, and these two other neurons connections are going to activate four connections are going to activate 16 connections, etc. So it's like 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And the only smart thing is that it can manage 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, blah, 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 etc. at the same time. And that's like thousands of different. So it tries thousands and thousands of meaningless connections at at a few seconds. And that's how AI Dungeon works, and most of this bullshit works. And eventually, it matches. It creates some sort of like if and or condition, so something meaningful happens. But no one really has any idea what happens because it's just like basically like a meaningless bunch of numbers hashed together, and then you get a result, and you reward the AI. For example, on AI Dungeon, it just if people like this or not. AI Dungeon just takes a bunch of words and letters, and then if people like it or not, then it's rewarded. So it's like the computer doesn't think. The interesting thing is the computer doesn't really think logically or mathematically. It's just like um, random thing. It's like random pattern that is calculated very very quickly. Just rather. Uh, could you say it again? What the hell is gifts are small? People like small gifts.
Game.
By
Nerd.
Error.
Hmm. What is terrifying? No, I don't understand. Could you explain to me what you just said, and could you speak clearly, more clearly? What was terrifying? The the words? Okay, yeah. FBI. This is Korean for. Okay, I'm reading. I'm reading it. Oh my. I mean, I'm on general. I'm on general, and also I just see the three different women complaining. Uh, Virtue wants to speak with you is such a terrifying set of words. But what the fuck? It just went. Oh god, damn it. I'm not terrifying. He's not. Virtue is kind.
Right now, I'm editing the first 2 minutes of my video. It's gotten a lot shit done so far.
Hmm? Hmm?
All right, import Adobe Premiere project. So I'm here.